Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this card that I created using the Inked and Tiled stamp set. This stamp set is part of a suite that you can find in our 2023 annual catalog. And of course, if you'd like any of these products, you'll find them in my online store. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how to get started. I'm going to start with my stamping for this, and I'm going to start with the sentiment. I'm going to be cutting this out with a die, but I want to place this in the center with plenty of room. I'm then going to bring in some scratch paper and my image, ink it up, stamp it off, and stamp. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now that I have that stamped, I'm ready to cut it out with the nested essential die. So let me show you how to assemble the card. While I cut my sentiment out, I also cut another from Lost Lagoon. And I'm going to mat this sentiment, so I'm going to take my paper snips and cut this in half. You can use your trimmer if you prefer, but I'm okay with just eyeballing this. I've got my two pieces now, and I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive along each edge so I can adhere the sentiment down. I'm going to just allow the little bit of the stitched edge to peek out, and I'm going to line up those ends carefully here. So I'm going to remove that a little bit and slide. It's one of the things I love about the multi-purpose adhesive. It allows you a little bit of work time and adjustment. And then I'm going to adhere down the other side, and I'm going to burnish that and then let it sit and adhere. I'm going to bring in my designer series paper and my 3 panels, and I'm going to add adhesive to the back side of each of these and then adhere them onto the panels quickly. Now that I have that done, I'm going to bring in my Lost Lagoon panel and my basic white. And I'm simply going to add a little bit of adhesive down the center and then a little bit of adhesive on the one side. By doing that, I'm going to be able to catch both ends of my basic white cardstock quickly and easily, and I know I can line that up without worrying about the adhesive. Now that I have that done, I can trim, set aside the scrap, and bring in my card base. I'm going to fold that on the score line and use my bone folder to score, and then I'm going to adhere my layered piece here onto the basic white cardstock base. You're going to find our thick cardstock is wonderful. It gives your base a little more bulk so that it's nice and doesn't fall over when stood up. I've got my 3 panels now, and I'm going to flip those over and add some adhesive to the back. I'm going to pick up this first panel and place it right in the center. I'm going to leave slightly more room on the bottom than on the top, just for a pleasing look. And then I'm going to pick up and add the other panels evenly to the right and left. By placing that one in the center, it allows me to eyeball the other ones a little easier and get them more consistent. There we go. Now that I have my 3 panels on, I'm ready to add my sentiment. So I'm going to flip that over and take my dimensionals and add them to the back. I'm going to put one on either corner to help hold that. And of course, these will hold those 2 pieces in place also, since they're attached with a little bit of adhesive, but not completely. I'm going to pick that up, flip it over, place it right in the center, and adhere. Now, this sentiment piece kind of finishes out with these with this 1/2-inch strip, so you can line it up that way. And just for a little bit of shimmer and shine, I'm going to bring in these Tinsel Gem 3-packs. I love the fact they come in 3 colors, and this Lost Lagoon is perfect for this project. So I'm going to pick up one of the large ones here, and I'm going to pop it on the right and the left of my sentiment panel, just for a little bit of shimmer. And there we go, a quick and easy friendship card using the Inked and Tiled stamp set from the 2023 annual catalog. I've also used some of the coordinating products found in the suite, such as the designer series paper. And of course, if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Ginny. Thanks for joining me.